Understanding percents is foundational to your understanding of math, both for tests and for real life. Oftentimes, the ACT will test your knowledge of percents by incorporating percents into much larger, more complicated problems. So having a firm grasp on percents and what they are is important. A percent is a ratio expressed as a fraction of 100. For example, 10% is equal to 10 over 100, which is equal to 0.1. Let's do some problems. What is 23% of 75? Most people would solve this by taking 0.23 times 75, which of course is correct. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a different way to do this that will hopefully deepen your understanding of percents. So 23% can be rewritten as 23 over 100. And we're trying to find a value that is 23% of 75. So we're going to find x, which is the value we're looking for, and put that over 75. So we simply wrote this as a proportion. Now, to solve the problem, we multiply both sides by 75. So you can take, again, 0.23 times 75, which is what you probably originally thought to do. That gives us the answer of 17.25. What percent of 128 is 16? What we can do here is take 16 over 128 and set that equal to some value over 100%. Now, to solve for that value of n, we just need to multiply both sides by 100%. That gives us 12.5%. Variables a and b are both positive numbers. Write an expression that shows what percent of 2a plus b is b. Don't let the variables confuse you. If you were to replace either of the values, 2a plus b, or b with numbers, the solution to this would be pretty obvious to you, I'm sure. It's just like the last problem. So all we need to do is take b over 2a plus b and multiply that by 100%. And that's our expression. A company has excess inventory and is running a double discount event where all sale items that are already marked 25% off get an additional 25% off the original discount. If the full price of one of the items was $100, what is its price for the double discount sale? The easiest way to do this problem is to realize that 25% off is the same as taking the original price and multiplying it by 75%. So we're going to take 100 and we're going to multiply that by 75% or 0.75. That'll give us the sale price. Then for the double sale, we're going to take that value and multiply that by 0.75 as well. That will give us our final value, which is 56.25. After 6% tax was applied, a customer spent $3,180 at a furniture store. The salesperson gets paid 10% of the pre-tax revenue from the sale. How much commission did the salesperson earn? Let's set up an equation to determine what the original cost was before tax. So we have $3,180 equals the original cost C plus the original cost times the tax rate of 0.06. We can combine the like terms, so 1C plus 0.06C gives us 1.06C. Now, if we divide both sides by 1.06, we'll get the original cost is equal to $3,000. That's the pre-tax revenue. The salesperson gets paid 10% of this. So we just take 10% times 3,000, and that's going to give us $300 in commission. 2 years ago, a javelin thrower recorded her personal best throw. Last year, she improved that throw by 10%. So 2 years ago, we'll represent her best throw by X, and then last year she improved that throw by 10%. So we're going to multiply by 1.1. This year, she improved her new record throw by 8%. So we have the new record throw represented by x times 1.1, and now we're going to multiply that by 1.08. By what percent did she improve upon her best throw from 2 years ago? So if we multiply 1.1 times 1.08 times x, we get 1.188x. That means her new best throw is 118% of her original throw, which means she increased it by 18.8%.